Cumtown.
Right above, you know, the Toys R Us Ferris wheel.
It's on that ticker, like that fucking stock.
Is that still there? How long ago did that disappear? Probably
the
10
Toys
years
R
ago.
Us store.
There was a Toys R Us with a Ferris wheel in it in Times Square. I think. Yeah.
I don't know.
Years ago. They got rid of FAO Schwartz too.
FAG.
Where do you go? Yeah, that was a joke I said.
Yeah,
about
you did that.
Actually. So.
You said that I like to go to FAG Schwartz.
I did.
Yeah, that was a good joke. It didn't hurt my feelings at all. I thought it was pretty funny and worked with the show. And okay, you want to go back to that Ferris wheel thing you were saying?
Ferris wheel, the world's gayest roller coaster. Yes or no?
True.
Yeah.
Imagine, that's my new character is the guy that's like, oh, you know, I love roller coasters, but the scary ones I can't really do so much. So it's like the Ferris wheel. That's my favorite roller coaster. I love just the big loop-de-loop Ferris wheel. It's so scary to me, but I love it. I just love being scared.
Yeah, it really is.
I love being scared on the teacups. Those are my favorite roller coasters. Ooh, the little caterpillar that looks like he's going to school.
Yeah, that one.
Baby,
It's
terrifying.
A gay guy,
so scary.
A gay guy that likes the baby roller coasters is a pretty good character for me.
That's a good new character.
You know what I love? The scary roller coasters.
It's funny that there's like weak
Ferris
ones
wheel.
like that. They're old time.
Or where they guess your weight and they used to.
That's scary, yeah. When they guess your weight.
Yeah.
It's scary when you shoot the water.
Scary
gun
Ferris
into a
wheel,
clown's
the one from the
face.
movie Fear, where Mark Wahlberg sticks his fingers in your pussy.
That is the scariest one, man.
Yeah.
You ever heard of people like because they have like the baby roller coasters, and then like at some point in the 90s, like they started just making like the most extreme, shit of all time.
Cedar
it's like
Point,
not even
Ohio.
fun to ride,
Dude, those shits are so fun to ride. The problem is that you as a kid you remember them and like you wait in line and you're terrified, so you have all this like adrenaline that makes getting through the line go faster.
Yeah.
And then you ride it and you're so scared as you're like going up the hill, and then the ride you're like, oh, I hope this ends soon, like I'm having like this huge adrenaline rush. And now as an adult with a cocaine problem and a muted ability to I don't have any dopamine in my brain, and I don't really have any kind of adrenal response anymore.
Yeah.
It's waiting for 2 hours in a fucking line.
Yeah.
And then I cut my fucking hands up all the time while working with like power
and you don't
tools.
Feel anything?
I don't feel, I mean it hurts, but it's like I like cut the top of my finger off yesterday or like last week. And it's just like, God damn it. I don't have like any reaction.
You're so dead inside.
Kind of, yeah.
I just
I don't feel anything. So the roller coasters, they kind of suck. They don't last as long. I mean, it is fun, but it's like it's a 45-second ride, and you just waited 2 hours in line. Even if you have the flash pass.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, dude. The flash pass. How do
Also,
you get
I fucking
it? You
hate
pay
that,
more money?
I hate that superhero bullshit so goddamn much.
They just make a roller coaster and it's like, it's Batman.
Yeah.
The roller coaster.
Yeah, all of them are like Batman or Joker's Revenge or the Riddler's penis.
What does that
it's
even-
like I don't just
know.
call it the roller coaster. I don't need all this theme bullshit.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. When I went to Six Flags Magic Mountain.
I grew up in Houston, and like the Astro World was the thing. They closed it down years ago, but like near the end of it, there was like
Asshole World.
The Houston Assholes, pretty good. But there was like the one of the last roller coasters they
Texas
built.
pride. It's about just working on the ranch, not needing any government or help from anybody else, and doing your cattle drives and exposing your asshole directly to the sun to clean it out with that vitamin D and the beautiful rays of being penetrated by God's greatest beauty, the light in the sky.
Yeah.
There was a roller coaster that was just called SWAT, and it was literally just like a giant fly swatter. You just get in it, and then it was just like jerk you forward. It just hurt, and then people were like, "Wow, that was so scary." I guess.
Yeah,
it was just painful.
Apparently, there was a place in New Jersey that got shut down because too many people were getting injured.
There's a water park in New Jersey that people just like break their legs and shit all the time. There's like I forget what it's called, but there's like
just like everything was covered in tetanus.
It's the Jersey Six Flags. Flags. It's called Six Flags, a friend of ours. Where all the rides break your legs.
There's like a water slide that tries to do like a full like loop, you know, like, but it's like it doesn't work at all, and like people just get to the top of it and then just fall and shit. But like it's still open, like no one's really, you know, sued it or shut it down.
I love going to amusement parks. It's a shame the summer ended kind of abruptly here. It's fall now.
Yeah,
It's just cold right now.
Yeah.
Today.
I'm coming waves.
I would love to go.
Earlier this week was
get
really
one
nice.
last Six Flags in before the summer
I've
ends.
done that shit in years.
We should go.
I
Yeah,
like
we should
water
totally go.
parks a lot. I like lazy rivers. I like pee.
Yeah.
The one thing that was nice about going to
Peeing-
Six Flags this
peeing in
year
it.
Yeah.
is I got there and I went on one of the baby roller coasters because it had a quick line.
And you lost your wallet.
Lost my wallet immediately.
Yeah.
It fell out of my pocket on the ride and
Yeah.
just went off into the course. And so it was like I had to stay there till the end of the day
Yeah.
so that they could walk the track and get my wallet back. And it like gave me an excuse to like stay, like, because you know otherwise I'd be like, all right, I've been here 3 hours, I'm going, you know, I don't
Yeah.
need to stay here the whole day. Stayed there the whole day, got a couple of rides in. But
You
it's still
did
not
some
even
of the
enough.
big boys,
Just one. You have like the opportunity to go on one or two big roller coasters that day.
and it's like $50 for admittance
To get
entrance?
in, yeah, it's it was about that. It was probably like 80 a person.
80 a person.
Yeah, I didn't bring like a Coke can or anything.
Yeah, you
There's
always got
ways
to
get
bring
it cheaper.
Coke can.
Yeah. Yeah, if you drink soda, you get in cheaper. If you make the rides have to work harder. You know, they need those fat people there to make the rides go faster.
Yeah.
probably it.
The momentum they get from them.
Yeah. Would any fat people care to volunteer to come to the front to make the ride work? Thank you.
Yeah.
I used to think that VR technology would replace roller coasters because you just put on the glasses and feel like you're on a roller coaster.
That's because you're very...
Do you think they'll make VR
Yeah,
that
they
makes
do.
you like
Yeah, I just
through
got the new
eyes of a
PlayStation
retarded
Virtual.
person?
You put it on and it makes you feel like you have Down syndrome. It's pretty crazy, dude. I strapped that shit in, shit myself immediately. Just someone there just sticking the PlayStation controller in your mouth. They're like, "Is this Starburst?" I think I'm just eating nothing but candy
It's
right
like
now.
Game Shark.
You said Norman used to have that joke about the worst part about getting a blowjob from a girl is all the candy in her mouth.
Oh man, Norm fucking unfriended me
Did he?
over like political shit.
What political shit?
You know, I was talking about Antifa, and he was like, "Well, I don't agree with you, but I defend to the death your right to, you know, that shit." The free
And then why do
speech
you unfriend
argument.
you?
I don't know. I love Norm. We just disagree about everything, but political shit's it's getting too real, man. I want to hang out with Norm. He's a fucking libertarian psycho. You know, he's one of those people down in Texas.
I don't know, man. I got into it with Stav the other day, and it's like the problem with libertarianism is that it's sort of like by default morally bankrupt, and like the implication in saying I'm a libertarian is I don't give a shit about anybody that would need assistance, you know, from the government.
Well, it's
Or
also
from-
just like a theoretical, like the assumption at the basis of libertarianism is that everyone starts at like a zero, and that like government.
Sure,
didn't
yeah, and there's
start with,
equal
like, slavery and all that
distribution
shit.
of resources and all this shit that doesn't really exist, and you know,
Yeah, because people start off rich
But
and people start off poor.
The problem with libertarianism is the implied lack of like empathy or social support for people, but like,
and also that you have power from like the moment you're born.
yeah, it doesn't matter. But like, Norm is also like one of the most charitable, nicest people.
I love
know.
Norm, man. I just wish he
So
would-
I don't like. It doesn't matter that he's a libertarian. You know, it's like it's to the same degree that like if somebody told me somebody was because they liked making like, you know, jokes or whatever here and there, but then they worked for a charity that helped, you know, young black kids lighten their skin to fit it better into society. I wouldn't call that. I wouldn't care that guy's, you know,
Yeah.
because the net effect of whatever they're doing.
God damn it, dude.
What? It's your job to make it clear that that part is a joke.
Yeah.
You let me just continue going. People are like, "What?"
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fucking lounging
It's my
and doing your
fault.
fucking bullshit vocal fry nonsense.
What's wrong with my voice?
Shut up! It sucks.
You know what someone said to me last night?
No,
They
nobody
expected
cares
me to be
either.
6'3"
Oh, did they?
because I always talk about how I'm the tallest cumboy.
Yeah.
Are you really?
I am. That's only because
He's
Nick
like-
and Stav are manlets.
I'm so much
He's,
taller than all you guys.
Adam's a inch taller than me and Stav.
That's not true, dude.
Yes, he is.
You're 5'3".
I'm not 5 foot.
I'm 6'3".
Tech Review Corner. They got the blood glucose monitor at the Apple Store now. I was thinking about buying that and trying to return it.
Just with blood all over it?
Yeah. Like, open myself up and bring it back. Like, yeah, this thing is just it's a fucking mess. I've never seen a glucose monitor this bad. Just bring it in a Ziploc baggie filled with blood. I was wondering, I do drop off laundry. Oh, shit, I forgot I have to go pick up my laundry. I dropped it off days ago.
How much does it cost?
It's like $10.
Yeah, I do that
it's like
shit.
$1 a pound?
No, I mean, it's like 30 cents a pound.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. They fold it for you and shit.
Yeah, they fold it for
That's
you.
so
It's
cheap.
like, it doesn't make sense to do your own laundry because, like, the amount you spend on quarters and shit.
It's
and,
more than $10.
yeah, it's like, it's not worth it to do it that way. So, yeah, I just use drop-off service. But, you know, like most people, I jack off on all my clothes.
I
and then,
always think about that, man.
and I bring
Yeah,
it
me
in, and
too.
it's like, they have to know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, he just glues his socks shut after he's done wearing them. His two-dimensional
But
paper mache socks.
They wash so many people's clothes. They probably are used to it because so many people jack off on their socks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, I was thinking,
dude.
like, at what point are you just bringing in like a paint mixing bucket filled with cum with a single sock floating on the top of it?
I thought about bringing in a shirt one time and I just threw it away. I don't know. I was just in the middle of throwing it into a hamper and then went, you know what? Maybe this is just trash because it was just
Probably.
like, oh man, you know what it was too. This is so fucked up. There's, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even tell this fucking story, man. There's this like, this shitty old man in Texas that like is trying to like market his daughter as a comedian, you know, and like taking her around.
What's the daughter?
Her name's like Saffron or something.
Oh, Saffron.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like,
her whole thing is like, I love Nirvana, and it's
Yeah.
like, Kurt Cobain died like 5 years before you were born.
yeah.
Like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's her dad is
fucking
writing
dad.
the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
material. So like, I was really fucking tired, and I was in Austin one time doing a show, and the guy came up to me and he was like really trying to network like way too hard. So he made me fucking take this shirt that's like the Nirvana logo and it says Saffron on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Threw it in my backpack. I was like, whatever, dude. Went home.
And you jacked off on a shirt of a 10-year-old girl.
I mean, it just became the go-to gum rag. And like,
My God.
it's just 'cause it was in the corner of the room, you know, and like, it just happened to be like, well, I don't want this shirt. So then I ordered a pizza one time,
Now Saffron's your cum stuff.
and like, you know, it was dark, and I had to throw on a T-shirt to go like
Yeah.
answer the door, and I was just wearing this shirt with cum all over it. This pizza guy was like, "Okay, here's your." So I had to throw it away. That's it. That's the whole story.
What's the most grisly scene you ever encountered delivering pizzas, Nick?
Oh, Jake's also a pizza guy.
Well, either of you. You're both. Yeah, you're currently fancy. You're a hipster pizza guy now.
I don't know. I mean, there was a bipolar, or not a bipolar, an OCD guy I used to deliver pizza to when I worked at Papa John's, and he would.
Oh, I got a good one.
Keep going with the OCD. Come on,
Yeah,
Nick.
what do you got? What do you got?
Oh, all right. Well, so yeah, I mean, this isn't even a very good story, but he would, you know, they have like all those dip cups at Papa John's. Like, it's not just the garlic cup. People don't realize there's like 9 different cups you can get.
Really?
And this guy would order 2 of each in addition to the garlic cup. You'd get all the dip cups, and they're like the same order. It's like a pretty big order. And he would always tip like 25%, which is like pretty good for pizza delivery, especially if it's a big order. So it'd be like a $9 tip. So it wasn't really a big deal, but you would go to his house, you'd hand him the bag, and he would take the bag and lock the door and not give you the money. And he was just like, waiter. And then he would go inside, and he would open up all the boxes and remove all of the dip cups, put them back in the bag, and then come to the door and hand you the bag of sauces that he paid extra for,
Yeah.
and then give you the tip.
The
And-
fuck?
Yeah.
Did you take the sauces back to the
You
store?
would have to take them back to the store.
Weird.
Yeah, and the first time I delivered there, the guy was like, "Yeah, this guy's crazy, so
Yeah.
he's gonna do a weird thing with the sauces." But just don't worry about it."
This is jacking off somewhere in this equation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I had this guy, this old gay man, who, like, you know, elderly, white hair, lived in like publicly funded housing and ordered every day. And he had the fucking greatest like James Bond name ever. His name was Ray Maxwell, and like he, you know, you'd go to
It's
his.
not James Bond's name.
I know, it's a cool name.
James Bond's name is James
yeah,
Bond.
I get it. But he.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't make sense if you would say that.
It just sounds cool as shit. Ray Maxwell.
I'm gonna have to side with Nick on this one.
It sounds like a normal name.
Yeah.
So
Ray
you
Maxwell.
go to his
just say like a
apartment.
James Bond.
He's
name.
this like 80-year-old man. You'd open the door, and his just the air, just this waft of just cigarettes and cum would come at you, and you look over his shoulder, and his like, you know how like teenagers like put like magazine shit up on their walls and shit,
Yeah.
gay porn all over his fucking walls,
just from magazines.
yeah, just like
so
gay
funny.
porn magazines, like, you know, and this is like the internet exists and
Yeah.
shit at this point. This is
Like
5
Play
years
Gay and Gay Hustler
And yeah,
and gay Nickelodeon magazine,
ago.
Gay Highlights, all the classic gay porn
highlights
magazine.
for facts.
You're gonna find
Yeah,
the
Goofus is a bottom, whereas Gallant is a top. Goofus doesn't disclose his HIV status, while Gallant lies about it.
Gay Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated Swim Gay edition.
gay informer. Huh?
Swim.
These are great puns, dude. How about this? National Geographic, National Gay Geographic. Hire me, Weekend Update. A new magazine is out. I'm sure you guys have heard of the New York Times. How about the New York Fag Times? You're watching Donald Trump's Weekend Update. It's a new show where we use tax dollars to take over every television station where I do my own station where